Well, it's time to bring back Rosie. That's Rosie Eade from Exeter, singer and songwriter. So, Rosie, you were telling us about your songwriting and your music, but I mean, who really influences you as the artist that you look up to these days? And are quite a lot, or just a few?
It kind of all boils down to The Who, Kate Bush and Steel Eye Span, if I'm really honest. They're my all-time favourite bands. I love all their records and have always listened to them. And I think that, there's a little bit of each of them in a lot of my songs, if you listen carefully, But, and then, folk, people like Julie Fowler, seeing these ladies just, singing just beautiful voices, I think it's definitely worth pursuing that.
Can you see in the future you fronting a band rather than doing solo work, or she would solely like to be a solo artist? So she haven't made your mind up yet.
I used to live in Cambridge and I used to sing with a folk rock band, and I still go back and do that sort of about once every couple of months or whatever. And we have gigged around here. We've played at Burnham on Sea Folk Festival and stuff, so I've kind of done that half fronting. It's not there's a lead singer guy as well, and I guess my dream is to have the Rosie Eade band at some point, and definitely the new album is sounding a bit like what I envisaged the band being. So if we can get all together and do a gig, then that'd be awesome.
Excellent. Yeah,
we'll take it from there.
You like challenges, I can hear.
It's all worth having a go, isn't it? Yeah.
That's right. I mean, plans in the future then, you mentioned about the band. Are any plans promoting yourself to get you to a wider audience? I know that you're on the radio now, but I mean with write-ups and have you anyone behind you to do that for you, or you do all your publicity yourself? And Rosie,
it's pretty much down to me. I mean, I've got friends that help me. I'm playing at the Rochester Sweeps Festival at the beginning of May, and that's through friends that my boyfriend lives in Rochester, and he sort of helped me get that. And I've got a couple of guest fiddle players going to play with me there. One from Cambridge from the band, and one that was guesting on the album. So yeah, there's people around that are sort of putting me forwards to some extent. And at TV Fest, they've booked me, and they're very good at sort of telling me the places to play and trying to sort of get me involved.
Well, obviously you brought in a few places where you're playing. Have you got quite a line-up of gigs which you'd like to give out to let people know?
Well, I've got two festivals coming up in May. So there's the Rochester Sweeps, is the bank holiday weekend at the beginning of May, and then the next week, I think it is Thursday the 12th at TV Fest. With as Winner was saying, we'll be doing that together, both doing a spot. And then also a friend of mine, Tim, we're trying to organise a sort of acoustic night at Mammoth Stones in Exeter, and we're hoping that it's going to become a Rosie and Tim's acoustic night sort of once a month. And we've had 2 so far, and they've gone really well, just getting all sorts of local musicians like me to come and play about 20-minute slots. And the next one's Wednesday the 4th of May. So if you Google search sort of Rosie Eade folk pixie, you'll probably come across me somewhere and see all the dates where I'm playing.
Well, I wish you the best there with Mammoth Stones, because a thing like that does take a little while to build up, really, doesn't it? Especially if it hasn't been established there in the first place, isn't it?
Yeah, we've done very well. The first two months it's been really quite full, and a lot of local musicians have been up for doing their 20 minutes and bringing along some friends and getting it started. So fingers crossed it'll grow. But yeah, if we can advertise more on the radio, then I think that's probably
you're always welcome. Just let me know.
I'll definitely be emailing the gig guide.
Well, yes, Marjorie will be giving it out for you. That's for sure. I guarantee you that. So what's your final one, sadly? But the time is catching up, I'm afraid, Rosie. So tell us a little bit about your last one.
Okay, well, so the one before was off my new album, No Fairy Tale, and this one's going to be off the album previous to that, which is called Raining Skies, and it's called The Fire, and it's kind of about love going a little bit awry, but holding on anyway.
All right, over to you and Rosie Eade.
So Broadcasting from